rivers freeze, turn a summer day to a snowy tease. Draconic scales that shimmer blue, an ice queen's game, I'll outplay you. Twirl into a storm, spin the world around, chilling every heart with my sparkling sound. I'm Serena magic, I shimmer, I glow, where the ice winds whistle and the cold rivers flow. I'm a frosty comet, I'm a glacial spark, lighting up the sky in the icy dark. I'm Serena magic, I shimmer, I glow, where the ice winds whistle and the cold rivers flow. I'm a frosty comet, I'm a glacial spark, lighting up the sky in the icy dark.
Welcome back, my lovely snowflakes, or welcome in if you're new here. It's Serena Magic coming back to you with the Sorrowverse game. We are just getting gathered right now, and we left off in a very interesting spot last week. But without further ado, let's get this going. Hi, babe. Love you too. Alright, I also need to...
Hey, Roman.
Hi.
Oh, hi, cousin. Hey, Roman. I'm going to make you hate me right before the session starts. Ready? Egg. I dreamed I was old.
Oh.
Now we're both sad. Fuck, I forgot that that would make me sad.
Oops.
Oh, trust me, Rita, I'm looking forward to you getting to that part because you are going to fucking sob.
See if I can
Don't
just
worry, when
get
I'm
the
forced to read
motivation
it again, I will
read.
also sob. Roman will also sob.
But
Cousin will also likely sob.
I believe we are
Yeah,
all
when I
here
reread
now.
Anyway, hi.
Hi. All right, so who wants to do the recap for last session?
Does the recap have to be more than just me going?
No, that's fine.
That about sums it up. Bye, boys, at least.
Vibes-wise.
I'm pretty sure that's the other part of it. Fuck!
I want to get off Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. I want to get off Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. I want to get off Mr. Bones' Wild Ride.
Oh, look, the ride keeps going. There's more ride in your future.
But Balth started to fight Balth.
Yep. So to fully recap, they left the presence of the legendary hero, Balth the Brave, went back home, got back home, well, back to home base, really, which is Sorrow's house, they told Sorrow what was up. Sorrow went, well, all right, I guess I'm going, and then actually slept for a few days. And we mean for a few days. Then, after you guys re-arrived back at the place where the legendary hero has been hiding out, basically, Sorrow pleads her case to Balth. Balth said, I am disinclined to acquiesce to your request. It means no.
And Sarah took that personally.
Sorrow took that very personally. And more than Sorrow taking it personally, one of her companions took it very personally, drew a sword which had once belonged to the legendary hero, proving that he is a long past member of that line, and then revealed he even shares the name, and told him to defend himself and started a swing. And that's where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone watches as the blade arcs through the air. Balth the Brave, the legendary hero, drew his sword and seemed to parry the first blow with ease, almost contemptuous. But the fighting had begun. The black and flecked eyes of Balth lighting like flaming coal, as in his legendarium, versus the amber eyes of Mouser, whose original name was also Balth. There's a flurry of attacks coming from Balth the Younger, forcing the old legend back. But there was an opening, and he took it, pushing back the young man. But around and around it went. Openings, defenses, attacks. Each blade a steel cage around the respective wielders. Whispers and the heart, fighting against each other when they were meant to be wielded by one. Krieg begins to reach for his sword and to take a step, but Sorrow stops him with a hand. And she intones, "You can't. You would surely die. And this is something he must do alone." And she sounds sad, because she is watching a friend fight what could be their last. But as the fight wears on, every time Mouser turns and his eyes can be seen, they seem to change until eventually they are a mirror of the man he was named for. An hour, two, pass. The sound of steel rings in front of the temple and through the small valley. But eventually, A whisper slides past a heart and through another. The younger, Balth the Brave, stands victorious, the older falling to the ground. The younger kneels, hearing the last words. And as the blazing light fades out of his eyes, there's a roar from within the temple itself. And a shadow rushes out, confronting all present. My guardian has been felled, and there must be a reward to those who performed such a mighty deed. Speak, but a name, any name, and it shall be destroyed on your behalf. Who among you slew him? For that is who gets to choose the enemy. The characters have any reaction to this going on?
Holy fucking fuck, shit, fuck, god, fuck, fuck.
Oh, you
Fuck.
mean as characters? Oh, you mean as characters?
Yeah.
The players have lots of reactions.
What is this? Can I just point my pen that I've been using to write shit down at fucking at Mouser?
Yeah. That's not Mouser anymore.
Yeah, Balth.
You know, the new one.
The new Balth. If Balth is so great, why is there no Balth 2?
Electric Boogaloo. As you point, everybody's eyes goes to Balth, who you'd known as Mouser, still kneeling in front of the body of his predecessor. The shadow snakes like smoke to stand before him. Well, great champion. Name any foe, and it shall be destroyed for you. Any number of them, really, as needed. You need only provide me the name, and that power will always be yours. To see enemies defeated. What do you say, champion? Mouser doesn't even look up, still staring at his namesake, the man whose legend he had been named for. And then he looks to the shadow and says, so I could destroy any of my mistress's enemies. It's all of them. The shadow seems to nod Yes, any and all. You need only give me the name. He considers for a moment, and you can hear in the half whisper of the brave. The shadow seems to shriek. It attempts to lash out, but it cannot touch him, and it is pulled back into the temple itself. He seems to glow for a moment. He holds his head. And when he looks up, the transformation to the Guardian is complete. You can see who he was, because he looks the same. But as he stands, he takes the heart, the sword, wielded by his predecessor, sheathes it, takes it off of the body, and brings it over to the standing crowd. He holds it out, handing it to Sorrow. I know all that I need to know to defend this place. This must go to another member of my line to be passed down until it is time for me to fall as well. He looks at the temple, sad. Player statue.
Sorry, I'm busy still processing. Hold on, give me a second.
Absolution seems to hold a look of sorrow mixed with terror, looking upon her friend's transformation.
What is? Uh, fuck. Hold on. Yes, I miss here. Let's see. Uh, oh my god, I was listening so intently to all of that. I got lost after this needs to be passed down to somebody in my bloodline.
Oh, so that they can, when it's time for me to essentially hand over the reins, they can do it. Notably, he doesn't hand over the sword he was using. He hands over the one that Balth was using.
Gotcha. Oh, looks absolution. Well, I think it would only be right if you were the one who were to get it to them.
Oh, he handed it to Sorrow.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Yeah. But actually, Sorrow will notice that comment and say, actually, yes, it would be fitting. And goes to hand it to Absolution.
I feel as though I've lost a friend in a way.
He shakes his head. I'll be here. You can come see me whenever you like.
She'll take the sword from Sorrow, carefully looking at it, and then back at Balth. You know, just a few short months ago, I didn't even know what having a friend was like.
Mm.
I feel like so much has changed in so little time.
That is but the way of the world.
My heart's been beating for over a century, and yet I think I'm starting to understand what it might be to actually be alive.
He smiles at that and says, I know the feeling. Sometimes it takes something out of the norm to make you remember what we're here for. Then he looks to Sorrow. And he says, that was the weapon. It will kill everything. It's a trap. A trick. But I know what enemy Balth would unleash it for. And he's looking at the temple, as if seeing something else. You would not see all of your people good, even killed. That would kill them all. Destroying it. He shakes his head. The enemy Balth would unleash it for might be able to destroy it. But even then, if it couldn't, if they did not throw each other down, much would be at stake. I honestly do not believe we should unleash it for anything less. I'm sorry. I need to take a pause really quickly and ask you what you all think Sorrow's reaction to that news would be.
Uh-huh. I don't even. Mm. Uh,
Any ideas for anyone?
These- I always need these discussions, and my brain is cooked right now. Literally, I literally started a new antipsychotic medication, and it's kicking ass.
Mm.
No, I know. I saw the message. I'm giving you all a chance to throw in some input here. What'd you think? I'm forcing my TTRPG players to think.
How
I realize
dare.
this is a cruelty beyond imagining. Anyway, Sorrow looks at him and says, "That's okay. At least you tried. I'll think of something." And she gives him a hug, which he wasn't prepared for. He just looks kind of stunned. But what all did you learn? In the glow? He kind of shakes his head. I cannot reveal it all. I wouldn't know how to explain it anyway. But one of the things that I was told, that I learned, information I was given. Told? He pauses for a second, as if trying to think of the actual correct word for it. Shakes his head, and then says, the song. The one that keeps me, well, that kept him alive. And will now keep me alive. It was one of several great spells of that nature. Oh, okay. Gives me a chance to nibble on some food.
Okay, sorry. What was just said?
The new Belf just said that he'd been given some information when he took on guardianship of the temple. After, speaking his own name to the shadow.
Yeah.
And part of it is that the song that keeps him alive, that kept the old Balth alive and will now keep him alive, is part of a set of spells. And some of them are meant to keeping the enemy that he would unleash this upon locked away, asleep, as it were.
Yeah.
And he starts to hum a tune that is unfamiliar to everyone standing there but one. It is familiar to Sparrow.
What's the tune?
It is a song that you heard once while in the Feywilds, played by another being held there. Another favored singer. And it is a song about allowing a dragon to sleep.
See, there's a look on Sparrow's face that I don't think any of you have ever seen before, where all manner of up until this point, Sparrow's constantly been like a source of relief. The expression on their face is a, somewhere between immense fear, confusion, recognition, and the kind of violent instinct that makes an animal in a trap and gnaw its leg off. How do you know that?
I don't know. I just know it. Where do you know it from?
Another singer I met a long time ago. In a place far away from here. I have not heard it since.
He wrote it. He nods towards the corpse. I think that's why I know it.
And it would serve to reason that the individual I met knew him.
Or at least knew the song.
Which would make them very old. Maybe I am very old. I don't know.
Absolution will come somewhat out of her own emotions and lay a comforting hand upon Sparrow's shoulder.
Maybe I'm very young. I don't know.
Either way, you know the song.
Yes.
I didn't. None of them did. He's looking at everyone else. We might be in trouble.
What do you mean?
People need to know the song, Sparrow. Or the threat will wake.
Or the... Yeah, no. Sparrow was so caught up in their own emotions over hearing it that it hadn't registered. Fuck.
He closes his eyes. Seems to think. Does anyone know it anymore? The song. It needs to be spread.
Oh, if there's one thing I can do, it's play a song.
He nods, and he's humming the tune more than singing it. But I would like you to give me a performance check.
Out comes the loot. Ten. So yeah, that's a 10 on the check. So we are playing up a fucking storm.
Okay, so 10. You managed to remember all of the lyrics. And it's a melancholy kind of song. But as you remember all the lyrics, you run into a problem.
Mhm.
One of the lyrics is, "So long as I'm living, asleep he will be."
Yeah, you'll see them like they'll sing it and then stop for a moment and look around and then continue.
Burrow asks the pointed question, looking at the new belt. Do you count as him living? And Belt shrugs. He doesn't know. I hope so.
Um, as I finish the song, I'll look to them all. For the good of us all, we should hope it does, but prepare for when it doesn't.
The enemy is a dragon. Ancient. From his time. Sorrow just waves it off. Dragons have been extinct here for over a century. 2 almost. He just shrugs. Did you ever hear of anybody killing a sleeping dragon that would not wake? She ponders and shakes her head.
It's during this conversation that Faye breaks out of her goddamn shock.
Finally.
Yeah, well, sorry. She had like all these plans to ask an ancient thing, all these questions about how the world used to be. Gone now. Kind of devastating. And I was having dinner. But it's during this
Well, also, there
conversation
seems to have been a
so-
memory transfer, so.
Even so, it's devastating because she made plans to know the old Belth and add to the legend, as it were.
Yeah.
Sad, but yeah, take what you can get. It's it will remind you, and she'll lift the side of her shirt. Not all traces of dragons are gone.
I would also like to point out everything so far with this song business has been 100% accurate, or 102% with a margin of error of 2%. I would wager that this dragon is horrifyingly real, especially considering that this person, the Fae that sang the song to me, was more than likely his age. He might know. Or was it a he or a she or a they?
Hey, Roman,
Yes.
pick a number 1 through 20.
13.
As far as you can tell, it was a man because of the deep baritone of voice. You didn't really see them so much as heard them. And the song, because of the sonorous notes, you felt more than understood. And the feeling was terror.
He was horrified. And I would like to remind all of my dear fellows, actually, how much would I know that the older dragons get, the more powerful they get?
Yeah, you'd know that.
And I'd like to
It's
remind,
not like knowing in actuality, knowing by legend.
and I'm sure all of my fellows here are well aware, if this dragon was such an immense problem for the heroes of yore, when it awakes, if it awakes, it will be far stronger than from when they battled it, from when it was put into this slumber.
Sounds.
Dragonkind only gets stronger the more years they live. And that is not if it was sealed away.
So sure, we just gotta make sure a sleeping dragon doesn't wake up. Got it. How do we do that?
We don't even know where it is.
You can see Sorrow's thinking and her in overdrive.
But assuming the worst, this Orkin crusade will be the least of our worries, and not so short a time.
To live in legendary times. Okay.
So actually laughs when you say that, Faye. She says, I was cursed by a great hand.
Oh, this
Just
is your
before she
doing
passed
then.
away. Just before she passed away, she told me that she hopes I live in interesting times and an interesting life.
Oh, this is your doing then. Great, fantastic. I thought it might have been accumulated karma from my time in school.
Well, she said it to me when I was 6, so she was kind of a cruel lady. I have no idea what I possibly could have done to warrant such a thing at 6.
Did you check a silver spoon, perhaps?
No. I just read one of her books.
Hmm.
She called it a diary, I think? And she smiled.
Ugh.
It couldn't have been good if you don't remember.
Oh, it wasn't very interesting. But I remember every note.
Right, to business at hand. First step, Orc Crusade. Second step, a dragon.
Well, first step, make sure the Orc Crusade doesn't wake up the dragon.
That would be most pertinent, wouldn't it?
Yes.
The last thing we want is to be dealing with an Orc Crusade, and is to be battling an Orc Crusade and have an entire army come under the wrath of an awoken dragon.
As you say that, the book at her hip glows.
Oh, fuck me.
She opens it, starts reading, her eyebrows raise, and she looks at the new Balth, gives him a hug again, and says, "We must run."
Please tell me that message wasn't dragon related. Please tell me it was just orcs. Like, as they're getting ready, as they're like throwing their load onto their back.
So Severin Severo scoffs, "Just orcs."
Okay, so
No, he understands the significance. He's just like, yes, just orcs.
yeah, please tell me it was just
No.
orcs. We're in a situation where an orc crusade is just orcs. That's how bad shit is. An
Please tell me it's only-
entire war. Please tell me it's just the war we know about.
Please tell me it's just a national threat, not a planetary one. Please, just the planetary or just the national. Great, awesome.
Yeah, please tell me it's just the immense orc war and hordes of orcs swarming across the fucking city-states. The city-states of this fucking country we live in. Please, and tell me it's not a massive continent-destroying dragon.
Oh, sorry,
Says-
cotton destroying dragon.
She says, fortunately, just orcs for now.
Oh, I hate that I'm
as
relieved
she
that
says
it's
that,
just
she-
orcs.
She pauses, stops, flips through several of the pages. Oh, dear.
I don't
Let's go.
like the sound of that.
She's walking fast.
Yeah, we're going. Can I give Belf a hug?
Yeah, you can. You guys got some time. It's just,
Yeah, I'm gonna walk
Sarah
up
already
to
gave him a
him.
hug, and it's just like, oh boy. And then she's just walking.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to him, do like the forearm clasp, and then pull him into a hug.
So Severin Savra just kind of gives him a walking salute as he's walking after Sorrow. And you know how fast Sorrow's walking? She's 5'2", and Sir Severin Stavro, who's about 6'4", is taking big steps to catch up.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep. It's like I hate to cut this short, but
He just kind of gives all of you a hug, that step up for one, including Creed,
Yep.
who he mutters some advice to, and Creed nods. And then everybody's walking after the woman with the boots on.
Yeah. Well, just while walking, I would take that advice. He's, a deity now.
Not a deity, just a champion. He shrugs.
Still, good
He
advice.
still doesn't know what he is either. He's like, stop bumping. I know I'm not a deity. I know I'm not that. But I'm not sure what I am anymore.
All legends are gods eventually.
You realize you're leaving this man with an existential dread question?
That's okay. I'll also be coming back to him at some point. Like, after
Or
this
so you
campaign is
believe.
over, just making sure that, formerly Mauser isn't lonely,
The artist formerly known as Mouser.
Yeah.
So, we shall return, hopefully, upon the defeat of the orc menace, and
Yeah,
hopefully...
should there ever be a great peace, I shall return, and I imagine our compatriots will too.
He touches a pillar on the temple and says, and hopefully one day the destruction of this.
Yes. That would be good too. That would be good too, but one step at a time. Everlasting peace first.
Best of luck, knowing our nature.
Yes. Well, good luck.
You too. My friends.
Oh.
And he picks up the old mouth's body and takes him to the meadow. And out of seemingly nowhere, he has procured a shovel. As he begins to dig next to the other grave marker there.
Jesus Christ.
I think you're telling me this band's actually a Krieg.
Mm-hmm.
So he's always got a shovel.
Mm-hmm.
As you exit the veil, and are walking back into the all-consuming desert, you see that Sorrow and Sir Stefan Stavro have already mounted up. They are waiting for you.
Let's get the fuck. I love Mouser so much. We gotta go. I love both. Mouser both? Both, sir?
Welcome out, sir.
Mouth?
Love that, bro. We gotta go.
Yeah.
I love, bro. It is a war happening, right?
As you all set out, Sorrow seems to deflate a bit. And just as part of the conversation, she says, I lost a capable commander. Guardian. I wish I could say friend. But a woman in my position doesn't get to have those.
Say again? Last one?
She says, I wish I could say friend. But a woman in my position doesn't get to have those.
Huh. So, like walking up to Sorrow, not to detract from this terrifyingly poignant moment. Why are we speed running?
So you're all mounted back up, and you're having this conversation as you ride. And she says,
They're like screaming it across the sands.
well, it seems that the first forces of the enemy have shown themselves.
Oh, fuck!
And I hope I'm wrong, but it seems to be that they know about our dragon.
Oh,
Oh,
can we please just let sleeping dragons lie?
That is 1 point for the party for a sleeping dog's lie joke. This is like, whose line is it anyway, though? Because everything's made up and
Points don't
the
matter.
points don't matter. But
What?
but Sarah says, yes, that is what I'm hoping as well. But it seems they knew about it before we did. And I would like to know how. And also, I'm upset that I missed it.
Ah, so not omniscient. Got it.
Nobody's omniscient.
I traded omniscience for omnipotence.
Hmm. Fair trade. Very fair trade. I'd make that deal. What about you, Faye? Would you make that deal?
what? Sorry, existential dread. What deal?
Omniscience in exchange for omnipotence.
Ooh, no.
I suppose it would help with the anxiety, wouldn't it?
Yes,
Or maybe it would make
it's
it
bad
worse.
enough as it is knowing what I know.
Perhaps knowing everything, though, might actually be worse.
Exactly.
Well, yes, because then you don't have the power to do anything about it. Now I have the power to do anything about it.
Speaking of, what are we going to do about it?
I don't know yet. I'm
There's a
thinking.
yeah. There's a look on their face that's like, ah.
All of my players. Sorrow doesn't know?
That's a breaking development. She gets 5 minutes. Then I-
Cool. Give
The
me just a
breaking
sec.
development.
Guys, we are so fucked.
Upwards, downwards, sideways, and upside down.
Yeah, Kazu, this is a breaking development. She gets 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's a good way to put it.
This is a breaking development. She gets 5 minutes. Let's go.
Then I panic.
Now, I really wish they named different places the same way we name them so that it would be easier to track exactly where they're going, instead of me having to, well, creatively guess, as it were. But unfortunately, I think I know where they're going.
All the magic in the world and nobody's created Locate City.
Hope's defenses will have to hold. We're going home first. I hope she repaired those walls. It takes a couple of days to get out of the desert, as it does. But the airship isn't where you left it.
Oh,
Sorrow reaches up, taps her ear, says something that you can't quite make out because of the distance, and then she looks up. And it's coming down. Orcs came by here.
Hmm.
About 1,000 of them.
Shit.
You just had to get out of range.
Hopes it is.
Everyone on the airship, immediately. It lands, the ramp comes down, she helps put the horses into the stabling, and she waits until everyone else is aboard before she gets on.
Oh, God.
And then you are up and flying.
We are
And you have
fucking moving.
You have a couple of days in the air. Because again, she's not pushing this thing as fast as it can go because of, repairs.
I need to get an enchanted string instrument that can transform into other string instruments. So I can shape it into a harp or a lute or a lyre or a violin.
Normally, I'd recommend asking Sorrow about it, but she is currently nose deep into that book.
Yeah, no. Now's not a good time to ask fucking sugar mommy for an enchanted fucking lute. We got shit to do, dog.
well, we do have some time on the airship. Perhaps, we start. You start by teaching me the song, just as practice
Yeah.
and as a way
That I
to.
can do. You too, Faye, over here.
Mm-hmm.
I need performance checks from the two of you. Faye and Absolution.
Yeah, let me just do it like this. No, great.
When I'm not teaching them, would you like to know the kind of songs that I'm on in order to try to not freak the fuck out?
You know what you got.
The Dunishman's wife was as fair as the
yes.
sun. As well in spring. But the Dornishman's blade was made of black steel, and its kiss was a terrible thing.
Yep.
Yeah, we're hitting by him and
Definitely hit my die
prayers,
roller out.
prayer, he smiled, he laughed, and he sighed. Brothers, oh brothers, my days here are done. The Dornishman's taken my
That's three.
life. But what does it matter? For all men must die. And I've tasted the Dornishman's wife. He's Sparrow, trying not to lose his shit.
Fine. How's he doing? But how did those performance checks go?
I have a 3 because I am not trained in performance specifically.
But he's pretty good. Kazu?
I swear I'll find dice one day. Okay, come here, phone. Your always my backup. One.
Well, Absolution's basically learned the song. Faye seems to be a little distracted.
I guess the music lessons growing up did take some. Have to act like it.
Well, she's also super motivated by the, existential dread.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It turns out existential dread helps you learn songs, I guess. I don't know.
I'll tell you, Chief. That's how it works in my book.
Also,
Not for me, of course, but
yeah. But also, Faye is a little distracted by the idea. Wait, this is a spell, isn't it?
yeah.
It's a binding spell.
She's just kind of distracted by the implications.
Yeah.
Being the arcane scholar of the group.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm so glad that I get to torture you all like this. It's great. Anyway, eventually, and this is still on the first day of travel. All of this is happening on the first day of travel.
Mm-hmm.
Sorrow eventually gets her nose out of the book and goes, "Okay, I have news."
Oh, I'm loving the way you said that.
Well, I can't say that it's good news.
I
I can't necessarily
imagine.
say that it's bad news either. So it's just news. Either way. So, I have narrowed down where their armies are going to come out.
Oh.
It is where I originally suspected, which is nice. But it makes me fear for my cousin. I do hope that... Hope. Man, I really need to find a different way to say that then. Either way. I hope her repairs of the walls in the city and other preparations have gone to plan. Because even if they have, I'm afraid for her.
Reasonable.
And I've already lost one piece. I don't want to lose another. And Andreas has dealt with continual landings up and down the coast with some other commanders. They're landing larger and larger parties. And they're planning to land a rather large one coming soon. And I can only counter one. I can only smash one of these forces. For two reasons. One, the issue of manpower. We haven't mobilized nearly enough troops. And the second, they can't know that I have this. They can't know that their communications have been intercepted. So I have to lose something.
Mhm. But
I can't think of a better plan.
fuck.
I have to choose where we'll fight. This will keep till we get home, I suppose. I'm going to sleep. And she curls up into her chair again. And she's gone asleep.
Do not envy her choice.
Stefan Stavro finds a blanket and puts it over her. Neither do I. And this is the first time she's really had to make the decision of who to send to die. Anything else you guys would like to do on the airship ride home?
Mm,
No, it's kind of like the most depressing atmosphere a person could possibly be in.
yeah.
Faye's actually doing something fairly productive with her time.
What's she doing?
She's mostly meditating, asking introspective questions about her abilities, and trying to find a newfound strength for the battle to come. With her greater understanding of magic and all that nonsense. Somewhere in the back of her head is also the lingering thought, like, if you dig deep enough, eventually you'll discover your ancestry. Which might be bad right now, because it could not be an internal meeting.
But yeah, Creed paces like a caged panther
Yep.
for 2 days. Sits down occasionally, eats when Sir Stefan, brings out food. Sorrow wakes up just long enough to eat something and get a drink and then goes back to sleep.
Girl actually also Like occasionally, day after day, they'll write some stuff down. Then they'll just mostly spend the time sleeping and resting. Because this is the part of the stories Sparrow knows is cut from the songs. Because of how horribly fucking depressing they are. Not even like the hero eventually, recovers themselves and it's a tale of like, oh, awesome. This is the shit you don't find out about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
about 2 days
so
of working on
oh,
magical theory and expanding it, just enough to be eke out an advantage.
yeah, we're counting songs and making new ones.
Give me that Arcana check, cousin.
Check what that number is really quick. I had my sheet open at one point. 9.
Hmm?
9. Not in German. That was in English.
Okay. I was about to ask which one it is. Yeah, so you figure some things out and you're going to gain an aspect. Are you ready for those aspects?
Yep.
Oh, how do I want to phrase this? Uh, understands the music.
Yep. Thank you. Keep that. Okay.
We'll workshop how to better phrase it, but like, it's better to a better understanding of how the songs translate to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like arcane musical theory.
Yeah.
Arcane music hypothesis.
Yeah. That could work.
I have a couple ideas. I think I get a link here, but we'll 2 days isn't enough time, and certainly not with the 2 days of no spell casting.
Yeah.
I have 2 songs that I know of that are actually spells. It's a hypothesis.
Yeah. Magical scholar and all that.
Yeah.
When you guys finally land in the city, you land in the early pre-dawn hours. As soon as you land, it seems that Sorrow just pops awake. Just ready to go. You walk through the city in much the same formation that you exited it in. So Stefan bringing up the lead, Creed bringing up the rear, the three of you and Sorrow in the middle, making quick time through the early morning streets. Empty. When you get to the manor, you're brought into the mudroom. Shoes are exchanged for the slippers. And Sorrow gives you a nod, a bow, and disappears up the stairs. I'm going to end the session here.
Okay.
And uh, you are going to take a significant milestone. And that'll be it for now.
Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go pass out. These antipsychotics are beating my ass, man.
Yep.
You have a good
Understandable.
one, buddy.
Be safe, gang.
Later, buddy.
Okay. Fuck.
I hope everybody's enjoyed the Existential Dread episode.
Can I rate you? Okay, yes. We're going to raid into some M12S prog, apparently.